New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning on Hot 97.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, at noon today will take a victory lap because he is not getting removed from office. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. The Democrats, knowing they weren't going to get him removed from office, still went with their fight, though.
I mean, yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying? They still stood up. They got in the ring, squared off.
They get a congratulations. That's it.
Yeah, salute.
You know what I'm saying? They went for it.
Salute.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
And then,
And then it didn't work.
We all got played, basically.
But Donald Trump's going to be up there, boy.
Popping.
You know what I mean? Popping his collar, brushing himself off.
What up, y'all?
Hey. Oh.
They're going to do Hey Oh I.
Yeah. Yo, what if Donald Trump grabs the mic? He's like, yeah.
I have to give him props for that.
You go vote there.
You went up there, you be like,
Shiny with the button. See?
I didn't.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Trying to go on the vote for Donald Trump just because
I might have to give him props for that. You know what I'm saying?
For being the Teflon Don?
Just for going up there and be like, yeah.
Yeah. You know what we should play today? Ain't Nothing But a Gangster Party.
Ain't nothing but
a gangster. That's Donald Trump today.
All day.
All day.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, your country is run by a gang and a mob. Yesterday, all the Democrats voted to get him up out of there, and all but one Republican. Even the two independents voted to get him up out of there.
Yeah.
All but one Republican. And the only Republican that had some sort of backbone and some sort of moral compass is Mitt Romney. And that'll go down in history. But when you look at it, it is dead-ass red versus blue. It is Crips and Bloods. They are playing this like it's a team sport, and for that, we all get.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
They are ganged up. Laura, what you got?
So social media was dragging Gayle King. So Gayle King had WNBA legend Lisa Leslie on CBS this morning for an interview. And during the interview, she decided to bring up Kobe's rape case. Check out this audio.
It's been said that his legacy is complicated because of sexual assault charge, which was dismissed in 2003, 2004. Is it complicated for you as a woman, as a WNBA player?
It's not complicated for me at all. Even if there's a few times that we've been at a club at the same time, Kobe's not the kind of guy, never been like, Lisa, go get that girl or tell her or send her this. I have other NBA friends that are like that. Mm-hmm. He was never like that.
But Lisa, you wouldn't see it though. As his friend, you wouldn't see it.
And that's possible.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't believe that. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying things didn't happen. Mm-hmm. I just don't believe that things didn't happen with force.
Is it even a fair question to talk about it, considering he's no longer with us and that it was resolved? Or is it really part of his history?
I think that the media should be more respectful. I don't think it's something that we should keep hanging over his legacy. I mean, it went to trial.
Yeah, the case it was dismissed because the victim in the case refused to testify. So it was dismissed.
And I think that that's how we should leave it.
That was my favorite part.
I think that's how we should leave it.
It's interesting, too. People were mad at Gayle, and I could see why they were. But my question is, why was she interviewing Lisa Leslie in the first place? Who played for the L.A. Sparks, which is like the sister team to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, I don't know what the specific purpose of that interview was, but the WNBA has been in the news a lot these days.
And since Kobe, because Kobe was very, with his daughters and women's basketball, he was becoming an ambassador for women's basketball. So was she interviewing Lisa Leslie because of that?
You're saying it was specifically a Kobe interview?
I thought it was specifically a Kobe interview.
Because Griff says specifically a Kobe interview, and they were friends. But the WNBA also. They just worked out a new deal, and everyone just got paid more money.
Yeah, which is beautiful, too.
So they have been in the news in general.
But my thing is, if we're mad at Gayle today for asking questions about Kobe Bryant of a WNBA super legend like Lisa Leslie, and it was a Kobe Bryant interview.
We think.
Then you don't think she deserves a congratulations?
No, I think everybody who's mad deserves a congratulations.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Kobe Bryant was an ambassador for WNBA, for women's basketball.
Well, he was becoming that, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was working on.
Yeah, but still, to me, I'm like, fam, when Kobe was alive, you had years and years and years to bring this up a million times, and you didn't do that. If the man was still here, you wouldn't. You left it back. You left that case when it got dismissed, right?
That's right.
Just like she said. So to me, what was she trying to gain from bringing that up?
But if you're doing if you're having a Kobe Bryant conversation as an interviewer.
But Ebro, can't you just do this? Lisa, so when you love Kobe, we know blah, blah, but do you feel that the allegation of sexual assault that happened in Colorado, does that allegation and what happened there hang over your head at all? No, blah, 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 blah. That would be, to me, totally fair. When she goes, but you wouldn't see it, Lisa, it's that line that triggered people.
For sure.
Now you're acting like you know better, and like he might have been. That seemed like such a reach. Like
it's look, all I'm saying is, you could give Gayle the congratulations you played yourself.
I'm going to give her one.
Please,
I'm not going to go as far as Snoop went. I'm going to just give her
congratulations. You played yourself.
I might give one to Snoop too, by the way, because he was just going. I just saw a Twitter clip of him like cursing, like calling Gayle King all kind of B's, and I was like, all right.
Snoop, we love you, man, but
congratulations. You played
yourself.
That's too far. I'm just saying. What I heard in that audio clip, in the clip that I just watched online, I see Gayle King doing her job as a media person. The other problem, though,
you didn't feel that was a reach, though?
No, it's not a reach.
Not even when she goes, but you wouldn't know.
That's what you hear about sexual assault. These are truths. These are things that are actual things that we have learned from individuals who we didn't know in their private lives what they were doing. We didn't know. As people who care about, look, we hear things and we're like, I didn't know that person like that.
100%. That's a good point. I just think it could be summed up in one question. I don't know if you need to then follow down a path of.
So what we're asking, though, is Gayle should be protecting. We want Gayle to protect Kobe Bryant.
No, I just don't want I don't think you need to accost him at this moment. I think it's still pre-funeral.
The time and place was bad.
Yes,
we haven't even had a memorial.
There's been no memorial, no funeral.
Nothing.
His wife is now just starting to put up posts regularly on Instagram and kind of share her pain. I believe wholeheartedly there are sensitive little ninnies out there who are going to complain when we mention the sexual assault. You're right. Screw off. We're going to mention it at some point. It's part of his history.
That's right.
But I do think that at this very moment when the world's mourning.
So then the congratulations you played yourself goes to Gayle for even doing an interview or with somebody who knew Kobe Bryant and worked very closely with him on the WNBA team that's partnered with the Lakers. Mm-hmm. Shouldn't have even been having the convo. Because I think in the context of having that conversation, if Gayle's doing her job, she did a good job. People ain't gonna like it because she's a black woman and Kobe's a black man. I get that too. You're not supposed to. The incident is terrible. It's a terrible incident. But to assume that Gayle's gonna not push down a path, especially around sexual assault, I think everybody gets a congratulations. You played yourself.
But what about Laura's point? Why did Gayle bring this up even when Kobe won his Oscar 2 years ago? Did she go down the path then?
I don't know.
Because, what about when Kobe retired? Did she go down the path then?
I don't know.
There have been so many opportunities to reopen hey, before y'all celebrate Kobe Bryant and his retirement, I want to remind everyone about Colorado. At least he was alive for that.
That's true.
But now to be like, he died with his daughter, and now let's go revisit what happened in Colorado. I'm not saying we need to ignore it.
But it also, then I'll take the other side. It also, when Kobe retired and when he won his Oscar, was social media inflaming the story around what happened in Colorado. Because this time, social media inflamed that story. It became a part of the convo with regard to Kobe, whether we like it or not.
Yes, when he retired and he was getting celebrated, articles came out. There were a lot of people who put out do you really want to celebrate this man? I saw a lot of it. I don't know if it came from Gayle King. I don't know if it came from people on that level. But there were a lot of feminists out there writing stories, and rightfully so. Should we be celebrating Kobe Bryant? Which was a fair question to ask. But right now, to me, it feels a little unfair. Let's ask that we can all agree on being hilarious. Nicki Minaj.
Uh-oh, here we go. Stop the music.
Congratulations.
Rosenberg, why you playing around, man? You don't want it with the barbs. They already sensitive today. Yesterday was a mess.
Listen, I'm not here to tell you guys anything about Meek Mill and Nicki Minaj.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Sorry, has nothing to do with me. My name's Paul, and that's between y'all. Actually, my name's Peter. Calm down, everyone, because you will believe my name is Paul. I have nothing to say or to do with that, but I will tell you.
So what do you have a problem with Nicki about?
I woke up to tweets this morning from many people showing me a video clip of Nicki Minaj sitting talking to some interviewer on stage and admits that she hated the song Starships and wishes she never made it.
What?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I got flamed.
Why is that a big deal?
I got flamed by the entire world. Roasted, destroyed, every barb in my mentions.
Summer Jam
me.
got shut down. Nicki Minaj didn't perform at. You almost lost your job.
She left Summer Jam.
Lil Wayne was upset. Everyone was upset.
I
All
was in
Young
the
Money was
flames.
upset.
I joined Twitter just because of that day.
That's right.
I wouldn't even be on social media without that day.
Oh, God.
Let's go to the beach, eat, let's go get a wave. They say what they gonna say. Have a drink, clink, found a Bud Light. Bad bitch like
And now to remind everyone, if you don't remember, at Summer Jam, at the festival, Rosenberg's out there hosting. And he was like, we not doing none of that Starships pop crap today.
Yeah, basically.
We getting that real hip-hop on stage.
Yes.
And by real hip-hop that day, who was performing?
I was about to intro Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, a young Kendrick was about to come out. Pouring rain.
On the small stage.
On the small stage. I was like, we about to do it for Kendrick. Yo, bump that Starships-ish. That's bull-ish. And now you hear it now. Cass, turn that back up. And here we go all these years later, and Nicki's and she's been back to the bars for years.
That's right.
In fact, after this song, she made her best album ever. So I just want to say simultaneously to Nicki, number one, thank you. Thank you.
For saying you're right?
Yes. It took a long time, but thank you. And number two.
Congratulations, you played yourself.